Hello students, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. So my name is Namrata Vibhav and welcome to Namrata's Learning Room. So today I'll be teaching you science from NCERT Chapter 1. So till class 1 to 5 you were learning science. So that was very fun and you are getting little bit knowledge about it. So from grade 6 you will be knowing more about science, in which you will learn in different segments, that is physics, chemistry and biology, also environment. So let's have a very important chapters for today, that is food. आपको पता है फूड कितना इम्पॉर्टेंट है? ऑब्वियसली आपके पेट में फूड नहीं रहती है ना, आपके दिमाग काम नहीं करती है ना. So food is the main source of energy of doing anything. तो ये इंटरेस्टिंग चैप्टर्स को हम स्टार्ट करते हैं. We know that every living things need food to stay alive, to become strong, to become healthy. So food से क्या मिलती है? हमें एनर्जी मिलती है कोई भी काम करने के लिए. हमें हेल्दी हम हेल्दी होते हैं क्योंकि बहुत सारे फूड आइटम्स से डिजीज़ से प्रोटेक्ट करती है हमें. फिर फूड से हम ग्रो करते हैं एंड हम बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ तब कर पाते हैं जब हम फूड खाते हैं, तो फूड लेते हैं. तो फूड हमारे लिए बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट होती है. और हर एक लिविंग थिंग्स, फॉर एग्जांपल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, बर्ड्स, एनिमल्स, एवरीथिंग नीड फूड. So in short, you can say that we need food to get energy, to grow, to repair the body parts, to keep ourselves healthy and to fight from diseases. So foods के ये सारे functions होते हैं हमारे बॉडी के लिए. तो हमें अब तक समझ में आ गई फूड होती क्या है, फूड के क्या फंक्शंस होते हैं. तो हम आगे बढ़ते हैं जिसमें हम ये सीखेंगे कि फ्रॉम वेयर डू वी गेट फूड. सो वी गेट फूड फ्रॉम बोथ प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स. आपको पता होगा प्लांट से क्या क्या मिलता है एंड एनिमल से क्या क्या मिलता है. प्लांट गिव्स अस मैनी फूड आइटम्स लाइक द राइस यू ईट, द चपाती, द वेजिटेबल्स, फ्रूट्स, इवन द मेडिसिन फॉर द क्योर ऑफ योर सिकनेस. तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमें फूड से, प्लांट से मिलती है. तो प्लांट इज़ अ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग फॉर फूड, वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट फूड सोर्स. तो प्लांट के बहुत सारे पार्ट से हमें फूड मिलती है, लाइक रूट, स्टेम, लीव्स, फ्रूट्स, फ्लावर्स. तो हम ये डिफरेंट पार्ट्स देखेंगे जिससे जहाँ से हमें फूड मिलती है. So coming back to this part of the plants from where we get the food. So we get plant as a food from the root of some plants. For example, carrot, radish, beetroot, turnip. We get we eat as a food for the some stems as well. For example, ginger, potato, and sugarcane. We also eat leafy vegetables such as cabbage, spinach, mint, lettuce. We also eat flowers of many plant as a food. For example, cauliflower, broccoli, and fruits, for example, mango, apple, banana, grapes. We also eat seeds as a food source, for example, wheat, rice, maize, pulses. So we can see we use different part of a plant as a food source. So in this way we can say that we get food from plants, and we get many more things from plants, but in this chapter we are looking for the food, so we'll stick to this only. So कुछ प्लांट के पार्ट्स हम बहुत सारे पार्ट्स हम यूज़ करते हैं एज अ फूड. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल जैसे मस्टर्ड प्लांट, उसका लीव्स भी हम यूज़ करते हैं एंड उसका सीड्स फॉर द ऑयल. एंड पम्पकिन प्लांट्स, उसके फ्रूट्स को भी हम एज अ सोर्स ऑफ फूड यूज़ करते हैं. एंड उसके फ्लावर, बनाना का भी हम यूज़ करते हैं. फ्रूट, सीड एंड फ्लावर्स, एवरीथिंग इज़ ईटन एज अ सोर्स ऑफ फूड. So food is a very important source. Plant is a very important source of food, and we know that. We know about it, the vegetarian food. So whoever eat the plant or plant-based product as a food are known as vegetarian. So this was all about food from the plant. Now we will be move forward to the food that we get from animals. So you might be loving to eat the leg peas, right? The omelette and fish curry and many more. So these all comes from animal source. Let's start from the milk, which is also known as complete food. So we get milk from cow, buffalo, goat, and we also have different milk products. For example, cheese, butter, curd, ghee. We get a meat from goat, from chicken, fish, sheep. So these all are food from animals. We get eggs from hens, ducks, and we also get honey from honeybee. So these all are the food that we get from animals. As we know, in India or in different region, आप अलग अलग जगह जाते हो, वहाँ के food भी changes होती है. For example, in north you will be eating more of chapati and sabzi and dahi and ghee. In south you will be loving idli, dosa, sambar and all. In northeast, in north it is very famous, the northeast food, which is where is dumpling and all. So different region has different food items which is very famous in that region. So we can see that food variety in different regions are different, and food consumption is depends on many things. For example, climate, crop grown, culture, availability. As I told about, in South India, people love to eat rice, idli, dosa. In North India, dal, roti, sabzi. In coastal areas, fish, coconut-based dishes, because these are most available there. It is good for their health also. They are also culture related also. So these also is very important for the food consumptions habit. Now we'll be learning about different food habits, as I told before about vegetarian. So here we'll be learning something different, that is food habits of animals, where we will be learn about herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. So herbivores is all about eating plant-based food or plant-based foods, and carnivores is all about eating animal or animal-based food. Omnivores is all about eating animal and plant-based food both. So let's learn it or know it in detail with little explanation. So herbivores is animals that eat only plants. For example, cow, deer, goat, elephant, they consume plant or plant-based products. Carnivores, like animals, they eat other animals. For example, lion, tiger, leopard, jackal, eagle. So these are all carnivores. And the omnivores, we are the best example, human beings, because we consume both plants and animals as a source of food. So humans, crow, dog, bear, so these all are omnivores because they consume both plants and animals. So I hope so you understood about different food habits, that is herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Moving forward, we'll be learning a very important concept, that is food chain. Food chain is like in this one, each step is depend on the other level for the food. For example, deer depends on grass, and tiger depends on deer for food. And in this one, if any one is disturbed, the whole ecosystem will be disturbed. So food chain is very important and it should be regulated, otherwise the ecosystem will be disturbed. So food chain is basically the movement of energy from one level to other, from herbivores to carnivores, from grass to deer to tiger, and at last the scavenger, for example, eagle, vulture, who eat the dead and decaying dead animals. So this chapter is very simple and very short chapter, and we completed this chapter. And in this chapter, we get to know about what is food, what do we get from food, why food is important for us. We learn different ways of consumption of food, different food habits. So I hope so you understand this, because this is very familiar topic and a very known topic to you. And now we will be going to the question and answer section. So I'm reading the questions and I'll be explaining the answers from the questions. So there are NCERT in-text question. The first question is, do you find that all living beings need the same kind of food? No. All living beings need different kind of food. For example, we saw deer, we saw tiger, we saw the human being. So different living beings need different types of food, different kinds of food. So the answer will be no, different living beings eat different types of food depending on their bodies and food habits. Now let's move to the second question. Name 5 plants and their edible part. This is very easy and very simple for you. So first, I'm giving you carrot. We eat as a root, spinach, leaves, potato, stem, mango, fruit, and wheat seed. Third question is, what are ingredients? So ingredients are the materials used to prepare a dish. Like we use different spices. These are the ingredients which enhances the taste and the flavor of the food we eat. For example, salt, pepper, turmeric, and different spices we use in food. So let's conclude this one. Like, food is essential for life. If you don't eat food, after some days your life will stop, because for different metabolic activities in our body, the energy is needed, and that energy comes from food. Also, food helps to repair our body cells, because our cells keep on repairing, regenerating, and refreshing. So all food is that important to us, and all living beings depend on plants and animals for food. Every living beings depends on plants and animals for food. So we all are interdependent to each other for everything and for food. So now we will move forward the exercise question and answers. So do you find that all living beings need the same kind of food? So we have already discussed, no, different living beings need different kinds of food. For example, herbivores eat only plants, carnivore eat other animals, omnivore eat both plants and animals. So food habits vary among different living beings. I hope so this is clear to all. Second question is, name 5 plants